Good morning. Okay, we will begin our presentation here today. This is the continuation of whatever that we were doing. Let me share the screen so that it's visible to you all people. Right? Is my screen visible to you? Right?
Yes, sir, visible.
Right. Okay. Now look at that. All lateral student, please go through the course outcome written in every syllabus. That course outcome written will help you in preparing for the exam also and the capability that what you are supposed to have it. Right. So we are working with the CO number 1 and 2. Explain the structure and working principles of Unix operating system, their services, how exactly it works and all. Right. Already you have gone through that in the diploma. So we are focusing more on programming. Second course outcome is use different Unix commands and perform system administration and use system calls. So today we'll get into few system calls, right? In the last class we have gone through right PS statement which will list all the processes running in the system, right? That's a command, right? You got ls minus al, right? Print working directory, pwd, change directory, remove files, okay, rename files, delete files, right? All the things and number of commands that you have to go through, right? Now we are here, the chapter number 1 and 2 together, right? We were talking about the structure of a Unix operating system, services provided by Unix operating system, right? Then system calls and commands. Okay, we will look into the system calls. Now look at that, all of you. System calls related to the files, directories, right, etc. We will get into, right? You people have an exposure to VI editor, right? Pujari, Dhoni,
Yes, sir.
hello, loudly speak. Shruti, Gange, Akshata Gange.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Now we will get into system calls and right hand side last column you will see what all the programming exercise you have to do. Right. And we have seen the fork and the V fork. And we were supposed to run the difference between the fork and V fork. And I have asked Himarashmi to do it. Himarashmi, you are okay online?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. But what we will do is tomorrow you will be taking that one. Today, since I said about the director listing, let me get into director listing. Right? It's a small program. I'll share with okay these people. Right? Please go through this. Simarashmi, tomorrow you are doing the fork and V fork. Okay, join 2 minutes before 8 o'clock. Right? See all of you. Okay, see that one. You have a command called ls minus l. Right? It lists the directory content. Okay, it lists the directory content in this particular format. You can see that one. Put all these things, right? And you have a command, right? Now, can I write a program to implement such system calls? Such right command and all, right? Using the system calls available. System calls are the mechanism through which you can use the capabilities of an operating system, right? Then what are these each part of that, right? Okay, that we will see today and tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, in fact, we'll see the fork and V fork difference, right? In fact, I skipped that in my sequence and all. That's why today I picked the directory listing, right? So are you okay? What is that we are doing today? Can I write my own program which will work similar to ls minus l? I wanted the Dhoni to respond. Dhoni, are you okay? King?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So everyone should join at 2 minutes before 8 o'clock, right? And please look into that. So the objective is, can I write my own program which will work similar to this? Okay, for that, there are different parts I'm going to tell you. And what you will be doing is you are integrating all the things, keeping the assignment ready, right? Just a minute, 1 minute. The power, I'll switch on the power. Okay. So shall I begin now? Today we'll focus on that. Now look at that C program listing, okay, for the listing the files in the directory, right? Uh, it is available in a Google class, you can look into it. I hope that when all lateral entry students are there in my Google class, except Dhoni. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Right. I'm going to include it today. Right. Remaining all people are there. All of you, those who have joined, lateral entry students. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Now let me begin this directory listing, which will work similar to what you have seen here. Right. Uh, the include files required, okay, is daring.h, std.io.h, and types.h. Why these files are required, we will see that. In Unix, one of the most important thing is for any system calls, which library you have to use, that you need to identify, right? So that's it. Okay, we'll see that one. Now this types.h, it contains important data types and definitions. We'll see that one, right? See, for example, ino underscore t, right? Ino underscore t is a type which is defined in types.h, which will be using it. And why such types are required, we will see that also, right? The such a kind of definition will help you make a program a portable one, because right, INO underscore t, what type of basic data type it belongs to, that is defined in types.h. So I'll write a program using this, and this may vary in different implementation of Unix operating system, right? So it will take accordingly that particular definition of that operating system, and your program works. So it makes your program more portable, right? Are you getting this? Why we are using this? Manoj and Himarashmi?
Yes, sir.
Right. To make a program portable, we go for such kind of things. From placement perspective, these such kinds of things are important. Now look at that directory file. So you have a different types of files. You have got a regular file, you have got directory files, you have got a device files, you have got a FIFO files. These are the four different types of files available in Unix operating system. Right? Okay, the regular files are those where you can store your data and retrieve the data, right? That also we will see it. Now, this directory file is also type of a file. It is called record-oriented file. Please remember. And records are nothing but a group of related information, right? So it is organized as a record in a particular format. We'll try to see it in what format the things are being stored, right? Now look, each record contains information of a file residing in that directory, right? And what how exactly that informations are stored, that every record is of the type struct direct. Struct direct is a structure, a built-in structure, right, defined in direct.h, right? Struct direct is a structure where all informations are being stored. We'll see what is a struct direct, right? Are you getting it? Right? Now look at that, record content is implementation dependent, right? How exactly it is implemented, it all depends on my Unix may be implemented differently, your Unix may be implemented differently, right? But it contains two essential number, they're called file name and inode number, right? So that's why do not use the structure directly, right? And you have a function called open directory, read directory, close directory, rewind directory. These are all the things that you'll be using it, right? And how exactly, look at that, the format, internal format of the directory, that is unspecified. So you have a system calls available. Using this, you can do it. Open, read, close, rewind. This is standard across all implementation. But internally, how these are implemented, how exactly the directory format is there, and all, it may vary from implementation to implementation. Are you clear about that? Right? So all these are made available, you can read it. Himarashmi and Manoj, when I was talking about any program you submit, all related theory, you have to write it like this before the program begins. Okay? Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Right. And all of you are submitting a print copy of the report with a proper format, header, okay, index sheet, page number properly to me on the day you come and stay in the campus. Correct. Right? Please complete all your assignment. And Himarashmi and Manoj, your two sample copy, I'll be preserving it. Got it? As a representative of the whole class. Right? Ask everyone, both of you put a message in your group saying that everyone will be submitting the report. And that report they can take it back. It will serve as a reference so that during placement they can quickly go through that. Okay, that is the reason why. It includes all assignments, it include any additional work you have done, right? A small exercise, whatever we have done, awk, shell, small exercises, everything. Okay, well organized. Okay, now let me get into. See, this direct.h header file contain the following data types through the type def, right? Look at that. dir is a type representing the directory stream. Stream is nothing but flow of information, right? dir represents directory flow, directory stream, so that I can get it. What exactly that stream contains? It contains about the right directory information that is stored. What are that? Right? I told you minimum two things: file name, INO number, etc. What all other things? We'll see it. Right? Now look at that. It also contains struct direct, which include the following: struct direct. I told you struct direct, which contains D number as a file serial number and okay, a directory name, okay, is an array of character, and D number is of the type INO underscore T, and this is defined in the types.h, right? So I could have written here int, okay, short int and all. If its implementation is something different in different system, automatically it takes that one, right, rather than hard coding data type. So in this way, right, okay, you can make the code portable. Himarashmi and Manoj, please look into that from the placement perspective, right? And in underscore t is defined in types.h. You can open types.h and see it. Got it? Then dname, okay, is a character array of unspecified size, but the number of bytes okay, preceding the terminating null byte will not exceed name underscore max constant. So they're all part of the POSIX standard. POSIX, okay, is a standard for any operating system implementation, right? Then file serial number is of the type IN underscore T, right? INO underscore T shall be defined as unsigned integer type. You can open the types.h and see it. I've given few examples here. Okay, and please remember, right, types.h header containing important data type definitions. It is considered good programming practice to use these definitions instead of underlying base data type. Right, all types that ends with underscore T. Okay, they're all okay built-in defined data types which can be used. Now look at that. There are system calls we use: open directory, redirectory, close directory, rewind directory. We'll see that one, how to use it. Right? Let me get into small program. This is a small program which you can understand. This is a main program, right? And you are not used any command line arguments, but what you will be doing is you convert this into command line arguments, right? Command line arguments example are given in Google Class refer it. It is simple plain C language, right? Okay, and pass the name of the directory with the complete path as a command line argument, and it's a directory, its content you have to display it. Okay, that small exercise you all people have to do it. Small change to this. So here dir, okay, star d is a pointer to the directory dir type. What is dir? We told already dir is a type representing directory stream. Okay, fine. Then struct direct, okay, is a built-in structure which contains different fields, different information about directory, right? And dir, small dir, is a pointer to this structure. So let's look into what are these structures stands for. Then we will come to this program, right? Did I give it? I did not mention here. Or is it struct direct? Which one minute. Okay, directly still where it has gone. They delete it. Okay, maybe file attributes. Just a minute. It's stuck to start. Okay, okay. Now for the time being, leave it. Okay, we'll come back to this. Correct listing. Right? Now see here. Okay, there are two fields. Sorry, there are two fields. Already I told you there are two essential fields. One is D. It is here. D underscore I number and D underscore name. Here, here it is. Right. Struct doesn't contain essentially these things. There may be other things which we are not interested now. Right. What is the inode number? A unique file serial number and file name. Right. This. So how to do that? See, you open this, then D equal to, right, directory stream equal to, right, what you are doing is open directory is system call, and you pass the parameter, the dot here indicating that current directory. Otherwise, you have to replace it by the path of the complete directory which you have passed as a command line arguments. Are you clear? Then if this is true, now you want to see that one, what is the output, what is the return value of open directory, what is the details of that one. Okay, always you can go for the man, open directory, that you will see, right? Open directory, you need a types.h, direct.h, right? Then open directory, it will return the directory stream, look at this, pointed to the directory stream, right? It takes a name, right? A pointer to the character. It takes that, right? The moment you write a constant, you cannot alter that, change that one here, right? So description is given. The open directory function opens a directory stream corresponding to the directory name, yes, and returns a pointer to the directory stream. The stream is positioned at the first entry in the directory, right? Return value is return the pointer to the directory stream. On error, a null is returned and ERR number is set to appropriate value. Right? So you can refer the command details or system call details using manual that's available to you. Right? Are you clear about all these things? Hello? Dhoni?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, having opened the stream, right, what you are doing is, if it is not null, hope you understand that, then what you do is, you have to fetch record at a time, right? For that, record, okay, you will store it in dir. So dir equal to read, okay, dir, and that stream you are reading. Small d is a stream, and this is the structure. Are you getting it? So read dir is again a system call. Open directory, read directory. If it is not equal to null, what to do is you print. Okay, there are two fields I told you. One is d name. Dir is appointed to the directory stream. How do you access the structure field and a structure point? I mean with the pointers. This is how you access it. Right? So directory name you are accessing directory, okay, inode number you are accessing unique number, okay, and closing directory stream. You are closing directory stream, you are reading directory stream, you are opening directory stream. Open, read, close, right? So program is small. Now the floor is open for discussion on this particular topic, small topic, which you will see as and when I say that when you execute the program, try it and complete it. Right? And all boys, okay, lateral entry student, all boys can talk to Manoj, and all girl student can talk to Himarashmi, get the code, play around that, work with that. If you cannot access with the Google class, hope everyone has access except Dhoni, I'll enable today. Right? Got it. So everyone can access, work with that, type it, run it, see it, play around. And I've given a sufficient information about these things at the beginning. Right? So I wanted everyone to write like this. Manoj and Himarashmi, please see that one. The all theoretical aspects are filled here. including comments wherever required. So now letter entry students, are you okay? Dipti
Yes,
Patil,
sir.
Dipti Patil, you are in? Dipti Patil? Dipti Patil? And what about Sahil? These two people are not joined.
Sir, these two people are not there only, sir, from first class, sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing it. These two people are not there. Somehow, okay, I have written their mobile number. You can make a call and confirm it. You can make a
Sir,
call.
we had called, sir. Sir, we had called, sir, but their number is coming switch off, sir.
Okay, right. That's good. That's a good. Right, that's a good. Okay. All right. Any question on this? This is a simple program. Are you all right? Shall we
So
run this?
can you just run it?
Yeah, I'll run it. Right? Right. Now look into this. The name is 13 directory listing, CC 13, right? Listing dot C, right? Dot forward slash A dot out. Now it takes only current directory because dot has been used. All of you see here, right? You can see here dot. You're seeing my cursor here? Are you okay? Dhoni?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. A dot out. You can find the listing here. All the things, but it doesn't list, okay, the way we wanted in ls minus l, and that is a task. It lists only, see, look at that name of the file. You take this name of the file, then inode number or a file serial number, which is unique in file system. Very clear?
Yes, sir.
There is another way of compiling, okay, okay, every time y a dot out, there is another way of compiling. Do you know? Anybody know? Other than Himarashmi and okay, Manoj and regular students, lateral end student. Okay, do you know about CC minus O? Okay, my dir. So look at that. CC and the name of the object file, executable file, whatever you make, you can give your own, okay, any name. Then look at that 13. All of you see here, 13 directory listing.c is the name of the file. When I compile it, I wanted okay, my own name to be given for the executable file rather than a.out. So I have given my dir. That's all. Right? So instead of a.out, now what I do is my dir. So it works. Was it known to you before? Lateral entry student, was it known to you CC minus O? Dhoni? Hello? Manoj, I'm audible? Himarashmi Manoj, I'm audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. Dhoni?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's good. Was it known to you how to compile?
Sir, can you please explain once more?
See, look at this. Okay, look at the cursor. Compile CC minus O option. Name of the executable file is my directory. You can give any name. Dhoni also you can give. Right? Then the name of the file to be compiled. So now, okay, when it compiles, it generates the executable file mydir instead of a.out. Very clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Right? So any question at this stage? It's a very simple thing. Okay, simple thing I'll be telling, and other things you have to assemble and learn on your own and be ready with okay, ls minus l implementation. Okay, that self-learning will help you to understand much better rather than spoon fitting. Spoon fitting is up to only this much. Himarashmi, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Even for regular student, we did only this, and remaining thing we asked them to do. Okay. Any question at this stage? Himarashmi, Manoj, do you wanted to add anything else here at this stage to lateral entry students?
Sir, in last class you told about fourth, right, sir? For us, you told about that PID underscore T, sir, which we have to use for PID
Yeah,
displaying and
yes.
all.
Yeah, I will pick that in the next class. Next class, Himarashmi will take that one. Himarashmi, note down that. Okay, in the PID you do and PID underscore T and PID you do. And tell us why. Because that is the extension of today's what we were doing. Right? Today we used, okay, here we were talking about where IN underscore T. Right? Are you getting it? Okay, the D number is IN underscore T. It makes the things portable. Right? There also it makes the things portable. Manoj, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Right. That we will take tomorrow. Himarashmi, not on that point.
Sir, sir,
Right? Okay, fork, when you are explaining the difference between fork and V fork for 10 minutes, you are using PID underscore T while declaring the variable rather than in the PID. Okay?
sir, sir, sorry, sir. I won't be able to attend class tomorrow, sir.
Why?
Sir, I have a puja to attend, sir. So it is from morning to late afternoon, sir.
Okay. Manoj, can you take up this task or shall I do it?
Sir, I will do it, sir.
Yeah, that's a good. Right? That's a good. Okay. First, write a program. Whatever the program I doing, same thing. Right? Use int. Okay, show that one. And before closing, you convert into PID underscore T and tell why it is so. Okay?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Right. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock sharp. 5 minutes before the 8 o'clock, I wanted everyone to join. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. So another thing is command line arguments. I wanted to show to the people quickly so that they can work with that. 1 minute. Command line arguments, where exactly it is? Fifth one. Okay, I'll see. Is it a plain one? Yes. Now, all of you, lateral entry student, please look into that. C program, the main function in that you have got ARGC and ARGB. Okay, command line arguments, command line argument count. Right? So, did you exercise this? Did you write a program and check this one during your study in diploma? Dhoni, I wanted you to respond. Gankir,
Yes, sir.
did you try this? Dhoni?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's great. Right? Anybody not tried? If anybody is not tried, I will talk about this. Otherwise, I will leave it. Everyone okay with this? Kavita, Rohit, Vaishnavi, Ganger, Pujari, Dhoni, Achal, Nandish.
Sir.
Shall I skip this?
Yes, sir.
I'll
Yes,
skip,
sir.
I'll skip this. That's good. Right? That's good. Right? So our next okay thing is about the file attributes. Right? For example, look at that. Here we did a listing. What is that listing we did? Name of the file and this number. That's all. Because the program was reading that. Our program was reading this. Right? What we were doing is we were displaying the name and that's all. But right when you look at the command implementation, right? Say ls minus l. When you look at that, ls minus l. ls is a command. There are l and all options, right? See, it displays lot of information about the file, right? Do you know the meaning of each of these things? Do you know the meaning of each of these things? Hello? Benny?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now I wanted to display this one. Where do I get it? Where do I get it? And from where I get it? Right. For that, we will go for the next program. Partly I'll explain today, and remaining things, okay, we will take up tomorrow morning. Right. Now let's look into file attributes. See, this is how every exercise you have to write it: author, date, problem statement, and all theory, whatever that is required, right? You'll be typing all these things here, required, right? Then a program should begin, right? Please ensure that you do all these things, right? Now we are studying, right? In order to get a file attribute, there is a system called stat, lstat, and fstat. Dhoni, did you people study this one in your diploma? Stat, lstat, fstat.
No, sir.
Okay, you will go through this, and it will provide you the file attributes. Using this and directory listing, these two programs, when you combine it, you will get something called ls minus l command implementation. Got it? Right. Now see here, there are not many include files, so we will see what all the things required as and when we use it. Right? But we are using a start command, right? That so you have to include the library start.h, right? And we are using a structure called struct start, so you have to use this. And timestamp related things we are using time.h is required. We are using a built-in types and all types.h is required. Right? Then standards, okay, this we are using stdr.h, you know about that, right? Right. Now let's begin. The file attributes, there are different file attributes. For example, right, I'll speak about that here. Now look at that. This is the name of the file, right? This is the timestamp, you have it. Date, you have got it. Then you got number of bytes in that, the username and group name and all these things, number of links you have. Then read write execute permission for others, read write execution, okay, for group, read write execution permission for others, right? Then you have a last one, okay, first character. See, D stand for directory, dash stand for regular files, etc. Okay, you will find all these things. You can see here, you can see all these things. Are you clear about this? Right?
Yes,
And
sir.
when you do direct listing at the beginning, it will say, right, total equal to 19560. What is, Himarashmi, what is this 19560 at this stage now?
Sir, it is the number of blocks, sir.
Number of blocks. Number of blocks, okay, used by this particular directory. Am I right? Right? Right. So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, keep the information with you. Remember that we'll go to the program. Program is a primitive program, right? It will extract a few of the fields of this, right? This program and directory listing, what just now we saw, you have to combine it and write a program so that it works similar to ls-l. Okay, so now let's begin with that. So we are using struct start is a built-in structure which holds all attributes of the file, and we are using our name called STATV. Okay, it could be any name. Now let's see that one content of this structure. It contains lot many information, right? Mode of the file, right? File serial number, right? Important thing I'll be talking. Number of hard links, Okay, then okay, look at that last access time, last modified time. Okay, then last okay status change time, right? Block size, st block size. A file system specifies the preferred IO block size of this object. Okay, in some file system types, this may vary from file to file, right? Okay, then block, okay, size, and this is number of blocks allocated to this object, right? Block size and number of block, because block size may vary, that's why. So you have to use this together and then compute, okay, total number of things required for that. Is it okay, Himarashmi?
Yes, sir.
Right. And little computation, you have to do it and get it. Right. So this is the structure, struct stat. And we are showing you how few things, okay, can be used. Right. Himarashmi, you can send once again this complete program, whatever you have written on, okay, to my WhatsApp as well as email ID. Previous one also I need to put it in Google Class, but I didn't do it. I'll put it. Right.
Yes, sir.
So whatever the program you have done, including awk, shell, okay, all this C program, what you do is in one email you send it to me, right? So that I will put everything under your name in the Google Class. Manoj, you also. I'll create Manoj and this one you just okay, put it there, right? I'll put it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, send it to me, my WhatsApp as well as email. Now look into that. So I'll be defining the path name, right? For example, 0test.c is the file that is available in my folder. So it is available 0test.c. This file is there. So I want to see what are the attributes of this ls minus l 0test.c. Right? See, it is a regular file. Look at that. It has a read write execute permission for owner, read write permission for the group, read write permission for others. It has got 3 links. Right? SDMCT is the owner, group is SDMCT. 216 bytes okay, contents are there. September 3, 2017 timestamp. Name is 0test.c. Are you clear about this? Okay. Now, okay, I will try to pick some information and put it. Right? See here. Now, this is the path name. Forget about the commented one. I'll be using L start. We'll see the difference between start, L start. And the path, okay, you need to provide path of the directory whose listing is to be done. Sorry, path of the file whose attribute is to be displayed. Right? Path of the file, it is to be provided, and the LSTAT will fill this structure, address of the structure with all relevant information, right? Then if it fails, return value is -1. Okay, rather than printing your own error, right, use a p error. Error is another system call, right? It will display, okay, the system reported errors. This is the standard way of using it, right? Otherwise, what you do is, okay, print file attributes of a file so and so, name of the file. Now look at that. I will display the size. I'll display the size here, right? This is the printf. Now how do I get it? I got the statv dot st size. Statv dot st size. What is statv? Statv is the user defined, okay, structure is of the type struct stat. In that size, what is st size? Look at that here. I've given you st size. For regular file, the file size in bytes, right? For regular file, right? This is of the type of underscore t. What is this? It refer, right? Types.h. Got it? Right. Now when I go here, it displays size of the file. Are you clear about this? Dhoni, Ganger, are you clear?
Yes.
Okay, we'll run the program and see it. Remaining part we will see it in the next class. Right? All time related things, right? Mode, right? File mode, right? Everything we'll see it in the next class. Right? 10 file attributes.c. Right? I'll compile. We'll end in next 5 minutes. Tomorrow again 8 o'clock. CC 10 file attributes es.c. Right? Leave it. That is a warning. Okay, you can remove that warning. Right? A dot out. Now look at that. File attributes of the file 0test.c, I have hard coded it. Size of the file is 216 bytes. Right? Remaining file permission, access time, modified time, change time, all the things we will see it later. Number of links equal to 3. These are the information we extracted it. Now these information and directory listing, these two programs you have to combine and you have to make the program to work similar to ls-l command. Is that okay? Manoj and Imarati, today you send an email. In that one single email, attach all the files and send it in WhatsApp also, both. Right, I'll put it under your name in my Google class so that people can refer your program.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Yes, sir.
right. So, is that okay? Today only this part we have seen it. Remaining things we'll see tomorrow 8 o'clock. 5 minutes before that, everyone should be there. And Manoj will be talking. First, I will be talking. Then Manoj will talk about the fork and V-fork. First 10 minutes, I'll talk about the remaining thing. And remaining 40 minutes, Manoj will talk about the fork and V-fork example. Shall I close now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Shall I close?
Yes, sir.
Right. Please ensure that all lateral entry students join and regular student, if they want any kind of revision, they can join. But Himarashmi and Manoj will be there all the time here, unless otherwise they apply leave because of some emergency work in the home. Got it? Right? So tomorrow 8 o'clock sharp, things will begin. First 10 minutes I'll be taking, I'll continue this, and remaining 40 minutes Manoj will take. Right? So bye. Okay, we'll stop now today. Shall I close the meeting? Shall I end the meeting?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Tell me.
sir, other than syllabus, can I ask a thing, sir?
Okay, certainly.
Sir, about hostel, sir, in home they
1 minute,
are
1 minute.
telling that
No. You call me personally because it is getting recorded here, right? Okay. I thought it is
okay,
for
sir.
the course session. Okay, I'll end the meeting, right? You call me immediately now.
Okay,
Okay, bye. I love you.
okay, sir.